In this video, we're going to factor higher degree trinomials. That means the highest exponent is going to be greater than 2. So the first step is to factor the numbers by the GCF, which is 4 in our case. So we have 2x to the 6th power plus 3x to the 3rd power minus 2. And then you're going to put parentheses around it and put the GCF in front. So now you're going to ask, well, this trinomial is not in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c. Well, if you notice that the highest exponent is 2, so if 2 divided by 2 will give you the middle exponent, which is 1. So as long as you make sure that your highest exponent, which is 6 in our case, if you divide by 2, that will give you 3. So if your highest exponent was, let's say it's 8, then your middle exponent has to be 4 because 8 divided by 2 is 4. So if that happens every single time, then you can factor this trinomial just like how you would factor regular trinomial by using the table method. So we have 2x to the 6 here and negative 2, and we want to find out two numbers that will add, give you 3x to the 3rd power. So the first thing we do is just like what we did before, take the number in front of x to the 6, which is 2, and then multiply by negative 2, and that will give us negative 4. And then list the factors of negative 4. So we know 1 times 4 is 4, 2 times 2 is also 4. Since the middle term is positive, then that tells you that the right side number has to be positive. So therefore, the left side numbers has to be negative because negative times positive is negative. And which pair will add to give you positive 3? Well, that would be negative 1 and positive 4. So therefore, my middle terms is going to be negative 1x to the 3rd power, and then this one is going to be positive 4x to the 3rd power. So now you're going to focus on either the column or the row. It doesn't matter, and I'm going to find the GCF for one of those. So I'm going to focus on the column here. So the GCF between 2 and 4 would be 2. And then for the variable, you take out the smaller exponent, which is going to be the 3rd power. Once you figure out 1, the rest of it, you can just go backwards to figure it out. So we know that x to the 3rd power times 2x to the 3rd power, that will give me 2x to the 6th power. And then x to the 3rd times negative 1 will give me negative 1x to the 3rd. 2x to the 3rd times 2 will give me 4x to the 3rd. And 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. So we have found our factors correctly. So the answer for this problem is I bring down the GCF, which is 4. And we have x to the 3rd plus 2 times 2x to the 3rd minus 1. And I can't factor any of the binomials, so therefore this is my final answer for this problem.